Millions of people would say being a sports photographer is their dream job. But none of us really know that it's one of football's hardest jobs.
I'm not gonna lie, I was bricking it.
To try it, you need gear worth up to £50,000. Years of practice.
The trickiest thing is you can do everything right yourself and you can get nothing.
And the ability to handle pressure when the whole stadium is watching.
But I look back and I think, how did I not melt down from the pressure?
Everyone wants your job.
I'm actually pretty nervous, I wasn't expecting to. I've loved football since I was a young kid, but I've only ever seen it as a fan. But today, I've been given exclusive access to shoot a UEFA Champions League game for one of the biggest football clubs in the world, Manchester City, to see firsthand how hard it is to be a football photographer. This is Creators Behind the Content, in collaboration with Adobe. I'm going behind the scenes to meet creators at the heart of some of the biggest industries out there, to see what it takes to capture it. We're gonna have exclusive access to see what they see through their lens. We have just arrived at the Etihad, it's game day. This is the home of Manchester City. Let's head inside and meet Tom.
Morning, mate. Morning, Mike. How are you, bud? You okay? Good to see you. Welcome.
This is it.
So here we are. Here we are.
I didn't realise it literally is just gonna pop straight out, basically.
We've only just arrived, but I'm already eyeing up some of the shots I want to try and get. So the dream from the corner flag would be to capture a goal celebration, super clean shot. That would be the dream. Also got a 400mm lens, so I'm really excited to use that. Hopefully get some action shots of the guys. And then I'm really excited to bring that into Photoshop, add some motion blur and bring in that action into the photography.
On the other side is like the loud stand. You all experience that. The away fans of Champions League are crazy loud.
I've been invited here to shoot alongside Tom on a match day during Manchester City's game against Napoli tonight in the UEFA Champions League. If you don't know much about football, let me explain how big of a deal this is. Man City are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and they recently completed the legendary treble, winning the League, Domestic Cup and the Champions League. Only the second English club ever to achieve it. When they won, Tom was the only photographer allowed on the pitch to capture it, but more on that later. The Champions League is the best of the best. All of the top teams in Europe battle it out to be crowned the ultimate champions. These nights aren't just another game, they're history, and the pressure on Tom to get the shot couldn't be any higher.
The difficult years, like to give an example, Nunes scored in the last minute against Villa last season and I would have been here and he literally hits here. So if I'm here, it's like, oh my God, perfect. But because I'm here, the background's real short to me, so it doesn't knock out.
So much more to it than just sitting there and taking a photo as a player comes towards you, because you have to think about the background.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Yeah, it can be tough. I think like mentally when it kind of all builds up to that moment. And I think it's the thing with sports, it only happens once.
Yeah.
If it happened twice, easy.
Yeah.
You know exactly what's going to happen.
That's what makes it so hard.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure. Everybody's who's not here is watching it on TV, but checking their Instagram, checking all of that. So you want to give them the best. Yeah, on a game day, it is crazy loud in here. Like it's amazing to shoot in such an amazing atmosphere.
And have you got a favourite image you've taken on a match day?
Champions League final, the Haaland picture that was used for like the Netflix documentary and stuff. He's crying on the pitch after the Champions League final.
The
I think,
emotion,
yeah.
the passion is right there.
There was so much emotion. I mean, I cried myself actually on that evening, but I look back and I think, how did I not like melt down from the pressure? Because this is the biggest player in the world crying on his knees in front of you. And I was the only photographer allowed on the pitch. Things just work out, but yeah, that was
incredible.
Just a crazy moment, the best moment really, yeah.
First stop on the list, a trip to the dressing room.
Amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a full-on circle.
Full-on circle. It's to do with sound and the manager being able to express himself so everybody can hear.
So Pep stands right there.
Pep stands here. Tactics board's normally here.
I should go to the goalkeeper union, really, shouldn't I?
Haaland.
See, I used to be a goalie in ice hockey, so I have a lot of respect for the goalkeepers.
Got the height for a goalkeeper.
And that's what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
So when you guys won the Premier League, what was this room like?
Just incredible. The one where we beat Villa, where we came back 2-0 down, 3-2, that was like, the euphoria was unreal. Players all dashed off, you literally dashed straight in here. De Bruyne, who's quite a relaxed character, is literally screaming his head off. I think there's also little moments as well, like when Haaland scored his record goal in the Premier League to break the record, they did a speech in here, so you all like come in here, and those are the very intimate moments that we kind of keep for like books or things like that to really give the behind the scenes flavour of it.
Ah, so there's some secrets kept behind.
Some secrets kept.
Don't see this light of social media.
Not always.
Fans are starting to arrive, so the next step is to capture the atmosphere.
The bus drives up to here, they walk down, big crowd, lots of noise, lots of shouting, a lot of fun, capture them walking in.
What lens have you got?
I've got a 24 and an 85 currently.
Okay.
Just can be wide if I need to be and be a bit closer if I need to be. It's kind of, somewhere between. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course.
I've got a cheat code, it's called the 2870.
There we go.
Right, lead the way.
But before the players get here, I wanted to understand why this is all so important and why the content matters so much. And Tom said he knows just the fan to speak to. This is Andy, a die-hard fan with some of Tom's photos tattooed on his back.
When you told me, I was like, one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah, man. And you can just see the raw, pure emotion, and we all felt it in the ground. When we won, Guy burst into tears. And then I turned round, and everybody was the same.
A lot of emotion riding on that moment.
It was just a beautiful moment.
The players are minutes away, the fans are all lined up. It's time to get in position for their arrival.
I like to come out and do fan stuff, I love it, and it kind of all gather really well here.
Around the ground, there are plenty of fans I wanted to speak to, so I deployed something new for this series, the roaming mic. I'm starting to realise why this is such a high pressure job. There is so much passion for this club from all areas, and the content helps them feel more connected to the club they love. So missing a moment means letting those people down. With a couple of hours until kickoff, Tom wanted to show me a side of his job that people never see. City help kids in the community with disabilities play football, and Tom has thrown himself totally into it.
Out of all the stuff I've done at City, this will be the most important, I think.
So how connected do you feel for all that's going on right now?
I mean, I love this. Yeah, they're inspirational, you know, it almost makes me emotional. Like, I love being around them. They're so friendly and just so fun. And I'm really glad that I can photograph a little bit of it and make that connection. And it's amazing, honestly. I love it, absolutely love it. Guys, everyone looking at me. That's it.
Next up, Tom's having a briefing with some of the team to go over what they need to capture. With all of the things going on at City, Tom is part of a talented team who capture every moment. Yesterday, they actually invited me down to shoot the Man City women's game and meet some of them. Up first, this is Isaac.
Now we're setting up very quickly. Got a monopod. Got my long old lens. I'm not even set up and they've almost scored. Where's my seat gone?
So football's my sport. I've grown up playing football. Got given a 3-month temporary contract here because I messaged Tom years ago, and I love it so much.
And the big story there is just reach out to people because you never know where that will take you, right?
Yeah,
like, that's how I've got myself in so many doors. You open that DM, what was it that then, progressed those conversations?
His message must have been reasonably good. But no, I clicked straight on his profile and saw what he was doing. I've never seen anyone at that age shoot at that level.
And how do you deal with the pressure?
I think you just have to be ready for it. I think the pressure comes in like big stadiums and it's so loud, and it only kicks in then when you're like 90,000 people rocking. And
I just asked the boys if a ball came our way, and I was like, have you boys ever taken a ball on the head? In the most polite way possible. And, and then they just pointed at Tom's head. He's got a big scar on his forehead.
First day in Club World Cup, took a ball in the head, hit the 150 to a 50 to 150, which survived, which was great. Hit me on the head, and I was having stitches 20 minutes later with the club doctor. Of course, yeah.
Oh, he's down.
We quickly dash around to the other side of the pitch to meet Deck, the women's team photographer.
Shoot!
Grown really attached to this team.
Yeah?
You know, we're really lucky that we've got one of the best jobs in the world. I remember my dad said when I got this role, he was just like, right, now the hard work begins.
Now the hard work begins. I couldn't have said it better myself, Deck. But now, without any further ado, it's time to take on the UEFA Champions League.
I'm actually pretty nervous. I wasn't expecting to be. The atmosphere is absolutely buzzing. So we're sat with the Napoli fans right behind us, and they are obviously very loud right now. They've actually just got a corner. But just before that, I got a great action shot that I'm going to definitely add some motion blur to in Photoshop. I'm really excited to do that afterwards. But now it's a corner, so I'm just going to get back on the... No, I'm not. I missed it. It's too fast. What a save. Goalie union, let's go.
We had the first action of the half. A foul right on the edge of the box, and Tom caught it perfectly.
How did he get that? I didn't even know what I was doing. This is so hard.
A red card? The foul that Tom captured ended up being a key point in the game. A red card for the Napoli player. With everything going on, I completely missed it.
It's always like just being on alert, I think a lot of the time. Like the lens is literally here, so like just being ready to change quickly.
I want to get like action shots where they're like tackling, and I'm always like one pace behind.
Okay, that first half was tough.
We're going to switch locations, Tom just said. So we're on the same side, but now on the attacking end for City, hopefully, for a goal and a celebration towards us. That's what we're looking for.
Fingers crossed.
Let's go. I've got 33 on, I'm feeling lucky.
The issue is every time you move, you're battling with 30 plus other photographers who are trying to do the exact same thing.
Second half spot has been secured.
Feeling the tension at the moment.
The second half was going a lot like the first, but you've always got to be ready.
There we go.
Can you get it? Can you get it?
I got it.
I fucking missed it.
That's right, City finally scored and I missed it.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Okay, let's look at this. I got caught in between swapping cameras right as the goal went in, and now there might not be another opportunity to capture a goal. It's looking like it might just be one of those days. That's the thing with live sport. You just never know what's about to happen next.
I got that one.
Matches can provide you with like magic moments, you know. You just need to be on it all the time, really. Yeah, I do always feel the pressure, but that makes it, when you get it right, all the more worth it. But yeah, I mean, look, it's a massive stadium, seeing really amazing football, watching Haaland, you get much better.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I got it. That's good news. There's about 10 minutes left. I just had a water break. Just got a little bit of extra content for Instagram, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. We're then going to head around and we'll hopefully get some shots of the players as they're coming off.
Ah, there's a picture.
Mate, that was sick. What? Wow. I mean, that was way harder than I thought it was, and I think initially my first reaction is like I wasn't reactive enough, like I wasn't quick enough anticipating. Legsy, how'd it go? Come and join us. We're just discussing it. Camera's here.
Oh, we're on video.
How was it?
It was really good. I got a nice soft penny at the end.
Awesome.
How was it for you?
Amazing. Who invited this guy along? So now we have finished. I've got about 3,000 photos I'm going to look through. Let's head to edit them.
Let's head to edit.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Usually on a match night, Tom wouldn't be doing the editing. He explained earlier to me how it works.
When the match is happening, you're going to be shooting. How is that then going straight to an editor?
So we have dongles or we have wires, depending on the connection in the stadium. So we have wire ports in here. Basically, you'll shoot. You have a one button click, FTP, so it sends it off into the FTP and it'll hit the editor straight away. So all being well on the connection, I should be able to take a picture and within 4 seconds, it should be able to be with the editor.
Mad.
So they're also on Lightroom, so they turn them around really quickly.
So obviously we just shot the game. I've got some incredible photos and I'm going to pull some of my favorite up now. So I'm going to go into Lightroom and then I will also be putting some into Photoshop to create some motion blur. So I'm really excited to get editing these. Photoshop has made this very easy. You go select subject and that literally picks out the players perfectly. You then invert it, which then invert selection. That brings that whole thing. And then what you do is you go to filter, you go to blur, go to motion blur, and then you can change the amount of motion blur in the background. Perfect, that's made it way better. I feel like the movement really adds something. And something else you mentioned to me was then making GIFs out of these. Obviously you're shooting like literally hundreds and hundreds of shots in a few seconds. You can create some really cool GIFs. How do you do that?
So I do it in Premiere Pro. This is a good example. So there's 180 photos of Pep celebrating against United a few years ago here. That is of 180 pictures rolling through as he slowly moves towards camera, shouts, jumps, goes basically mental, which is exactly what we want. And that's something I want to do a bit more of, try and go back to those big moments because we back up everything.
Mate, so that is it now for this evening. Thank you again so much for having us. It was an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, amazing. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you could see us win and get the full Etihad experience. I'm really glad.
Well, mate, thank you again to yourself and to Man City for having us.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Amazing.
Thanks so much.
Make sure you come back.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be the end of your sports stuff, so
No.
come back and do more. It'd be
100%.
great.
So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this episode of Creators Behind the Content here with Manchester City shooting a UEFA Champions League game. Just saying that out loud is mad. My first time, like absolutely buzzing, unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Okay, I've got a lot of takeaways from this episode. You need a lot of gear. A massive lens, a 400mm 2.8 was incredible for shooting this. Also having a 50-150 or a 70-200. I would recommend. Tom shoots on primes. I wouldn't shoot on primes because I'm not that good, but you have options there as well. Anticipation, that was something I did not think about before I was shooting this. Anticipate what's gonna happen and don't be afraid to hold that trigger down to get those burst mode shots because I didn't get one of those goals as you guys saw earlier. In the edits, get creative. Cropping and also adding things like motion blur are a great way to make your shots stand out.
And what advice have you got for anyone wanting to get into sports photography?
I think that you go and find your local team, but don't try and do what everybody else does. Try and have a club photographer type approach to it because you can set yourself apart so quickly. So can you do a huddle? Can you go in the dressing room? Can you get something of the team talk? Can you open it up into the players' lives a little bit? You know, like this guy's a builder and he plays football, so go and photograph him at his building site wearing his football kit, or reverse it, you know, like I think that too many people try and just do what everybody else does. Go and find the character because there's so much character in football or any other sport, and go and be the club photographer. There's more to it than just two men kicking the ball.
Also, check out Tom. I've left a link in the description to his Instagram and of course Man City's page, where not only his photos, but also the wider team's photos are as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would help the channel massively if you want to hit that subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment below if you have any questions, and we'll catch you in the next Creators Behind the Content very soon.